guys, welcome back to the channel. I am Dom Lovely, and today we are talking about Monique. Well, the streets are blazing with information that there is some serious things going on in Monique's realm as it relates to her family. We all know that this all came about based on what DL Hughley had to say regarding some of the comments that Monique made on Club Shay Shay's interview. DL expressed how Monique really needed to handle the situation that's going on with her own children instead of worrying about what's going on in somebody else's life. Monique is an advocate about taking accountability, but to be honest, you guys, it looks like she is the one that needs to take accountability. I did watch the video that her and her husband did, Sydney, and I have to be honest, it was very cringy. Now, I'm a mother. I have adult children. I understand that children need to take accountability, especially if they are adult children. There are some things that they need to handle on their own. But the way Sydney came off was extremely passive aggressive. And the way Monique just allowed her husband to say some of the things that he said about her child, on that platform and in the public, I just did not get it. Sydney was trying to make the argument that we should have these public conversations because of what, I don't know. He was basically saying we shouldn't cover up issues that we go through in the African American community. We should just make it public.
I guess
it was TikTok.
TikTok that was put up by
my son, my oldest son, Shalom. And this is what I want to say to this. There's some people that are saying, oh, you should be ashamed of your mothering skills. You should be ashamed of yourself. This is what I'll say. Let's let it play out. Because the same ones that said to me, I was crazy, I was deranged, we watched it play out. So just like with my son, we'll watch this play out. And I do want to address this though, Shalom. When you say her daddy, then that's when mommy gonna say stop playing, because this has been Uncle Sid your whole life.
And I totally do not agree. If you all watch the video of Monique's son, he put on a great face, but he clearly is still resenting his mother. He even went on to say that Monique actually had a conversation with him years ago and told him that at that point in her life, she was not ready to be a mother. So there is a lot of resentment that he's harboring. Gosh, he just said so many things. He talked about her not playing a role in his daughter's life, and that he sees that Monique does have these 3 other children, and perhaps she will be a grandmother to that child. All in all, this really was not a discussion to be put out to the world. Those are conversations that we should not be privy to. Monique always talks about taking accountability. I just think that it's, it doesn't see that put Monique in a hurting good light, her adult child, especially as she continued to talk about all the wrong that's been done to her. And now her son is coming out saying, hey, you're saying you're going to pray about it. From what I gather, he doesn't feel that Monique is being genuine and does not want a real relationship with him. He does say that he is clear that he is not trying on his end either. But the reason he is not making those attempts because he realizes that his mother is not interested in a relationship with him. All in all, it just looked really bad. Again, this is not information that we as the public should be privy to. I feel that Monique as a mother should take her son, to the side or have a private moment with him to restore that relationship. And Sydney doing most of the talking, it just didn't feel right. I have an extended family. I am married. My husband is a great stepfather to my children. Well, the real father. And just me as a mom, I just could not see me just sitting there and having him to say those things. And it just doesn't feel like it came from a genuine space. So I don't know. Like I said, when you have adult children, they do need to take accountability for some things. And perhaps she had been paying for things for him and taking care of some bills or whatever the case may be. They both acknowledge that she has contributed in a monetary way. But what her son is saying that, he really wants the love and the compassion from his mother. He wants what those other 3 boys are getting. So yeah, like I said, he's putting on a brave face, but it's very obvious that there's still some hurt there. So instead of Monique getting on the platform to, tell everybody what's going on and say, and for her to say, oh, we'll see it play out in the future. Like, what are you saying? Are you letting us know that your son is saying these things, but he's at fault and you are not at fault, and we should all just wait for it to play out in the future? It's giving Monique, girlfriend, you need to get your house in order. You guys drop down in the comments and let me know your thoughts. Does Monique and Sid have a case that this is an adult man and he needs to take responsibility and be accountable? Or does Monique really need to do some soul searching and determine what it is that her son needs from her, and ultimately they need to have a private conversation? Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, give this video a thumbs up, and we will chat again soon. Bye.